most of the time people don't experience this because we have so many different things going on. So many in fact, they're doing a study that we're actually getting attention, syndrome where people are, the media and the technology and the social media is garnering your attention. They're actually studying that because it's looking like it's a tactic to get people's attention. So, if you have all these things going on, you're not taking the time to sit still because when you sit still, the journey unfolds. And when you take the time to disconnect and make time to reconnect, you're reconnecting to the God within. It's the same energy in your heart, right? I've always asked my instructors, I've been in medicine for 25 years. And I'd always ask them, where does that God spark come from? What is the energy that makes our heart go from a logical human anatomy aspect? Nobody could ever answer that. But we know today that the laws of physics states that energy always has to travel somewhere. It just doesn't cease to exist. It has to move back to source. So the energy in your heart that's allowing your heart to beat, that pumps the blood, that gives you breath, what we call the human experience, once that stops, that energy moves on, your consciousness. And so for me, that's where I started to explore all these things that were unfolding. But it was about 2 years of identity crisis, doubt, skepticism, which I think is healthy when you're being challenged. But again, you know, if you're not challenged, then you're just going with status quo. And I've never been one for status quo. I've always been curious. And so I started to um, explore, to prospect. And that's how my consulting company called the Intuitive Prospector is to prospect for the things that are mysterious, unknown, but help people also prospect and explore and dream and discover the diamond within. But we know that diamonds are only created under extreme pressures, and we've all had them. And so I tell people, once you discover that diamond within, it's time to reveal that. And sometimes that's a scary thing to do in public. You don't know if you want to reveal that diamond, your gifts, your abilities. Oh, I'm psychic. I'm a medium. I'm an intuitive. I'm a healer, And so I had to really work with that for a couple years.